Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Ironheart Season 1 Episode 6, the finale. So rather than waste any time here, let's quickly run through the last episode. Ezekiel came and fucked us up and destroyed the suit. We had to kind of go back to square one and try and... There's a splinter in my shorts. How the hell did that get in there? I just pulled it out just whilst talking. Anyway, got distracted straight away. Yeah, Ezekiel fucked up the suits with enhancements. And we had to go back to square one to build the suit. We put together a team, and we built a suit with the car in which she had when she worked on with her stepdad. Using that and magic, we were able to create a badass looking suit. But in doing so, we lost Natalie, AI Natalie. Ezekiel and Parker basically got converted by the crew, and he was like, right, fuck all you, I'm going to do this by myself. But it turns out he actually made Ezekiel his sort of guard dog, with like, I think whilst doing the edit, so it was to do with they basically made him admin. And yeah, and now Ezekiel's been forced to helped him take down his father's guards, got his father to sign over the deeds because his father wasn't a nice person, and now he's living in the mansion. But the hood seems like it's taken more over him. So yeah, so that's the main ones. That's what they have in the last episode. I think so far this has been a good show. It hasn't been outstanding, it hasn't blown my tits off, but I've enjoyed it. So hopefully they can finish this well. Yeah, and hopefully it ends up being, it continues to be a good series, or even a great series, depending on how good this the last episode is. But with how it's been, I don't think it'll be great, but I've enjoyed it. Anyway, rather than talk anymore, I want to jump into this finale. So I hope I enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That would be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. The fuck? I have a feeling we're about to fight. We're going to find out how he found the hood.
I do not like your odds.
What?
There's no need for that.
Where the hell did you come from?
The fuck?
Well, I could answer, or I could open the door.
What are you talking about, man?
What?
Let me help you. You coming?
The fuck?
Take the step.
Yeah, dude.
How are you, man?
Me? Can I ask you a question? Do you mind if I stare at you?
What? This is happening? What's going on?
Amazing. We start working together. I'm gonna make you the greatest human.
Why is he the hood manifested?
This is weird.
You know, how about you're not fulfilling your potential? And
Is that Sacha Baron Cohen? I've just realised, is that Sacha Baron Cohen? That's Sacha Baron Cohen.
Shit about me fulfilling my potential. I mean, how would I even...
What? What?
What is it that you most desire?
This is creepy, John. Not John, sorry, Parker.
I want to be rich.
Okay.
Oh gosh, oh no.
Like, stupid, disgusting, greasy rich.
Stupid, disgusting, greasy.
Oh no, this is a demon. This is... No.
You're gonna give me everything I want.
No, of course I'm not, you beautiful human being. I'm just gonna give you the tools so that you can get yourself everything that you deserve.
I want to be king.
Oh, sugar. Of what? Of everything? Of America?
And what's in it for you?
Oh, something you won't even miss.
What was it? What was it? What was it? Ask the right question, so just
Whatever
agree.
it is, I'm in.
Oh,
I knew you were smart.
this is... No, don't shake on. This is going to be legal dining. In like the grand schemes of magic. Oh, like in the grand scheme of magic.
This is great.
Who are you?
I have to leave.
Hey, look, yo, you forgot your thing.
No, baby doll, that's yours now.
That's yours.
How do I look?
Right now, you look like shit. I'll be in touch.
No! Because I need you to say who you are. Right. Okay. I'm writing down a name. And we shall see if that name is right. Hoods are hard to make look cool. You did look briefly cool there. Now you look ill as fuck. Oh, all that food, I want it. Okay, cool. How's that been spelt out though? That was supposed to be part of the scene. That just looked like they've just put Ironheart over the table, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like they've just... Oh, hold on. No, is it the break-ins between the food and the plates and stuff like that? Maybe. And that's the actual table. I can't really work it out. Either way. Cool. Quite literally.
Besides, eating animal babies is unethical.
You all did some unethical things to get here. Oh, you're not forcing them to eat, are you? Oh, that's mean.
You did kill her.
Yeah, I did kill her.
Can you not command him to tell you the truth?
I would kill her again if I could.
Is he going to believe you?
I'm not doing this.
Oh, why did you think he controls you? Oh, painful.
You're programmed to prevent anyone from harming me.
Including yourself.
Even you.
Wow. You're a real piece of shit.
What?
You're just catching on.
You got something to say? Speak.
Do you know how silly you look? You've got all this power holding me hostage and playing dress up in Dad's house.
Oh, are you trying to get killed?
You don't belong here.
I shouldn't be here.
I can't stop looking at Serrano ham.
I'm not going anywhere.
That Parma ham, wherever it was. I'm just looking at that big hunk of ham. I need it in my life. I'm sorry, I was too busy thinking about the hams actually fully taking the fact that we're going somewhere. Holy shit, that says a lot about me. I was in the scene, I saw ham, and I forgot everything else.
So that you can get yourself everything that you deserve.
Who are you, devil man? Are we going again? It took out of you the last time, didn't it?
I don't understand. Everything is exactly the same. Why can't I have Nat?
You know it's not the real Natalie, right?
Give me.
No, but if she can't lose Natalie again. Baby girl, good. Stick to the mission as it stands. Then get Nat back afterwards.
I'm sorry you lost her, Miss Riri.
Oh, little dude.
Magic took her. And magic can bring her back.
Mm-hmm. But afterwards, right?
After I get that hood.
Oh no, the hood's gonna offer you her back.
See how the magic's affecting it, like we.
And thank you, all of you. I know.
Especially you, little man. You did all the work.
But this really.
Look how good you look. Look how good you look.
Can you hear me? Answer me, damn it.
Oh, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, stuff for reflections. Oh no.
That's you? When'd you get an accent?
When did you get an attitude?
That sounds more like Sacha Baron Cohen.
Where the hell have you been? Any scars? In a vision whenever you feel like it? There's gotta be a better way to communicate.
Oh.
Is this something I can help you with?
Yeah, you didn't say it was gonna be like this. You lied to me.
I said, be careful how you speak to me. I stuck to our agreement.
hold,
every letter
hold
of it.
fire.
And this lovely hood that you're so very, very fond of.
Are we gonna get rid of the hood? Nah, he's too attached to it now. Superhero landing! Superhero landing!
Riri.
See,
But now he's gonna know that if he gets through to him, now he's gonna know that you lied. It's a whole thing. But he has to attack you because you're about to attack the person that's forcing him to protect him. It's a whole thing. Good luck, guys. Hopefully he's not doesn't waste too much time this battle.
Nice suit. Something happened to the old one?
weird. I'm detecting a
You.
voice command program. I think you got hacked.
Oh.
Oh no! Hold fire, Palpatine.
Or was you like a modern day Shakespeare? He was also a twat.
I'm trying. I did everything I was supposed to. But it just feels empty. Can't you give me more?
Oh, classic junkie.
Why would I give you something more when you've made such a dog's breakfast of everything else?
Oh, hold on, my study went off there. Everything else? Dogs. Everything else?
Why don't I just replace you with someone more appreciative?
Oh no! No, he's a junkie and he's just like, you know, the drug dealer or slash pimp in the sense that he's trying to, I don't know, trying to emotionally abuse slash manipulate you into taking away what's good for you, but really it's bad for you. But it makes you more appreciative of them, so you fall in line.
Small, tiny little snag.
Parker finds out you're alive, I'm dead. So.
Ah,
So I gotta
yeah.
whip your ass too.
Oh my god! Oh, I was about to say through the wall, but no.
I'll consider giving you some more. Okay.
See, this is so abusive.
So I hold on to the hood and you make it more powerful. Right?
See? So abusive.
Let me try to help you.
Is locking him in the freezer going to help?
Help me how?
I'm gonna knee you in the groin.
What?
I'm sorry, Dad. There's no bionics there. Your body's gonna respond in crisis mode.
Manually override via the processor beneath the node of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Stop.
Knee to the groin. Come on.
All right, look out.
Try to pull it, okay? For the sake of the staying family name.
Oh. I felt that.
Do you have a choice?
God, your balls must hurt.
I hate to leave you here. No big deal.
I mean, this is nice and everything, but you did fuck up when it came to Ezekiel.
Friends again, Joe?
Millions of dollars worth of weapons inside me, and no idea where to put this anger.
And to help people.
Just no, you and I aren't done.
Yeah, thankfully. That was such a young person's idea to be sort of like, everything she's done to put him into this place. She's just like, but we cool though? Like, no, far from it. Like, he got to this place because of you. You can't then sort of try and make up for the fact that you are helping him out at this point for all the stuff that he... Well, I guess you could say it was his choice anyway, but he wouldn't have made this choice if she just didn't fuck up, you know?
I need you to give me that hood.
I'm worried what's going to happen to Riri when she gets the hood. If the hood's going to start offering her stuff.
You have your fancy suit, but you're not gonna use it to stop a speeding train or save the city from an accident.
No, but she's going to use it to save the city from you.
You just want this power for yourself. You're a criminal.
Whoa.
Like me.
I think you're a little bit different. This is what I wanted to see. Where's this magic? Yeah, bitch, you ain't going invisible.
But now it's a fight.
But what's your gun's going to go? What's his gun's going to do against the suit? Oh my goodness, look good.
Look at what it's doing to you.
Oh.
gonna have to kill them first.
We don't kill. Please say we don't kill him. Oh my god, he looks like such a demon. Oh my god, the hands.
Commence emergency protocol.
Yeah, I was about to say, please do something. What? That seemed excessive. Oh no, the suit. You're out of the suit. No, I want to pause it. You're out of the suit. No. I feel like now she's out of the suit, I feel like this is going to be perfect time for the Hood to try and get to her. Oh, God. Shit.
Please don't. Please don't.
This is new. This is interesting. This is a hero begging for their life. You don't get that often in the MCU. I guess maybe at the start, at their beginnings of being a hero, but you don't get that too often. Where?
This one's for John.
Fuck John.
What the hell?
Pretty sweet hologram.
Oh, shit! I forgot all about the hologram. Oh, where the? How? What? She just ripped it right off him. Holy fuck! I forgot about the hologram technology she has. Motherfucker.
You all done?
You done being a bitch?
It's like without it. It hurts. It hurts.
Oh yeah, he is an addict. I mean, if she's just leaving him here, at least he's got his millions to enjoy now. If nothing else comes of this.
It hurts.
Poor little junkie. However, I feel like the Hood's not done with us. No, can you please leave us alone?
Who are you?
Please, I want to know as well.
Ordered too much. You hungry? Always.
Do we know each other?
We have some mutual acquaintances.
Please, get the fuck out.
We'll get to that. Let me help.
Oh, yeah, see, now, know his power. No, he can't be trusted.
Great.
Work it all out, please.
Give me my shit back.
Soon, Pinky promise.
Don't touch him.
So you're the one I gave him that hood.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guilty as charged. Ain't you the perceptive one?
Alright, really dropping the accent very quickly.
The people realise their wildest ambitions. People like you.
People like me.
Driven. The dogged. Someone inquisitive and curious.
No, feel like he's building you up to try and make
Someone
you like
who,
him.
due to no fault of their own, finds themselves always at the short end of the stick.
See, this is what he's trying to do. He's it's so manipulative, little slippery tongued, devil-tongued bastard. Say who you were, but this is what he's doing. He's trying to build her up to then also make as if everything she's done to get to this point has not been her fault. It's always been someone else's fault, and make her like sort of side with that side of her that's been with the, which is what exactly what Ezekiel has been saying, or Joe's been saying, said to her, was like, you're just a selfish little kid who doesn't take whole responsibility. That's what he's trying to feed into that mentality. But you're better than this. You're better than this, Riri.
Now, sometimes that means I deal with the selfish.
What in the get? What was that? What in the get out? Hold on.
Whoa! What was that? What was that?
I think I know. I think I may have been right. Who that is?
People with 14 kings, 3 popes, and also a beetle.
Guess which one? Oh, Ringo.
I love what I do. You're capable of building something
Iconic.
Oh. Don't listen to the slippery devil-tongued bastard.
Okay, Mr. Dormammu man.
Dormammu! That ugly pillock isn't fit to clean my glorious arsehole.
Oh, okay.
I go by a lot of names. Some of them are actually a bit cruel and hurtful to me. But I like you, Riri, so you can call me Mephisto.
Right. Right, okay. There we go. Fucking called it. I think well, listen, okay, I called it because I said something a couple of episodes ago, and then this just had that vibe, and people may have called it from the trailers, may have called it from the first episode, second episode, third episode, I don't know, but for me this was a big fucking deal. But I also find it funny that we can now sort of just be like, we're done with it all, because since WandaVision, at any point everyone's been Mephisto, so we have fucking finally got him.
Mephisto.
Hello.
So, is that supposed to mean something to me?
Is that gonna hurt? Ooh, I don't know. Who's the one hurting here?
No, you know.
No, you know you can't ask for her back. No, don't give in.
You should do this.
What's the catch?
There's always a catch. Don't believe him.
You're good, Miss Riri.
Don't do it. Riri, please tell me you didn't do it. Oh, Riri! 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 Oh my god. Why are we back here? At this point? Please tell me you didn't. You said no to him, right?
Is that you? Holy shit. It was.
No, Riri.
Over advanced AI are quite surprised. Oh, look, I've been in here hacking the magic.
Hacking the magic, we sure?
What I want can't be done. The past is the past.
Fucking A. Thank you.
Difficult. They
Please.
say that time heals all wound. The pain, it never goes away. It festers. And it hardens.
You fester and you harden.
Where's Gary?
Hold the phone. This isn't the AI, is it?
You can back up a little bit, boo. How did you do that?
Oh, this isn't the AI.
What?
No.
Touch me. If I do this, it's just me. That you want, right?
Oh,
Nobody else.
Riri.
That's right.
Don't trust them.
So, shall we do this? Come on, Riri. Make my millennium.
I think I just reached out my hand and pushed your face.
Oh. This is nice, but my heart is broken from the decisions you've made.
I'm happy you're home.
Oh, goodness. No, we're not. Fuck. There better be a mid-credit sequence or post-credit sequence or something.
That's cute.
Oh, shit.
Yeah?
What are you doing
How
here?
can I help you? But if you're looking for magic, I can help.
That's a bit of a show-off thing.
Nah, I mean, Supreme-like help, not party tricks.
You're not getting wongers coming this
I
way.
was just hoping that someone with a little more experience could show me the stuff in the back. If you're up for it, how about a little abracadabra?
That's not how it ends, right? How about... I mean... I don't know what this means. If someone could fill me in. Then I'll end up seeing what it means on Twitter. But that doesn't... I don't know what that means. And that goes my reaction to Ironheart Season 1, Episode 6, the finale. I'm torn. I'm torn in the sense that... Here's my thing, right? Here's what I'm thinking. Is that we got from Mephisto, which is great. I really enjoyed that interpretation, that portrayal. I thought Sacha Baron Cohen did a great job doing that. For me, my thing is that they've brought in Mephisto, and now Riri Williams is now an agent of Mephisto. She's now a part of his long reach. But my fear is that they're not going to capitalize on this. They're not going to continue this. And next thing we see Riri, it might end up being that we don't. Because here's the thing, is that each series that goes on, everyone keeps on saying this series is going to be so integral in the MCU going forward. Like, everyone said, like, this is the jumping point, this is where, this is huge, this is this, and it's like, okay, I've heard this about so many series. Ironheart seems like it was kind of thrown to the side, and they're like, yeah, that's, again, it feels like in the whole sort of, oh, we're going to be doing the MCU differently going forward, where they've done like, okay, cool, we're going to change things, we're going to do less quantity and more quality. From what I understand is that Ironheart was already in production when that was decided, so they couldn't really do much with it. They had to keep pressing forward. So for me, is I feel like that they're just going to put it to the side, and then if we do get Riri Williams again, we might not have anything to do with her being possessed, or not possessed, but being an agent of Mephisto, or if we have anything with Mephisto going forward. Like, I mean, here's my thing, right, is that you have, and for me, what's sticking with me is the ending, is that if I knew that there was if I had hope in this being continued, I'm like, oh, sick, that'd be cool if this carries on into another season, or this carries on into season 2 of Ironheart. But I have no hope of there being a second season of Ironheart, especially when people are review bombing it, but just for the sake of it. So my fear is that it won't continue, and it's then, well, there goes Mephisto, there goes Riri, and then we have the ending there with Parker and Zelma, was it Zelda? What's her name again? Hold on. Have a look here. It was Zelma. There we go. So we have a then a bit with her where, like, with him, and I don't know what that means, what it means going forward. I don't know if that's like a big deal. I'm really not sure. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the series was good. I do think so. I thought the last episode was different. It had like the stuff to be like, oh, Marvel, a little bit of action, but it wasn't too much action. It's like they'd taken bits from Loki season 1 and made it a lot of it about dialogue, at the same time. So I do think that was a good ending. I do think that. But there's that part of me, it's like, yeah, that's basically it for me. Is I don't know where we are in terms of going forward. Because imagine finally bringing in Mephisto, that everyone's been screaming about. Bringing up the fact that we can now deal with other realms. We can deal with people going to hell now and taking on Mephisto and his other fucking demon dogs. And we can have like literally have like a crew of heroes going down to fight in other realms. That's what we can have now. That's been... people could say other realms have been introduced, but that's something that I remember playing, was it Marvel Alliance, and I remember being like, this is insane, playing it at a young age, like literally going through hell. You know, and this part of me is like, oh, they could have introduced something else, they could have added on something else with that post-credit sequence, but I'm going to see what that actually means, because I actually know, I won't. I'll see if the internet tells me, but because here's the thing, is that I think I'm dwelling on the fact that what might not happen, you know. I'm dwelling on that rather than just enjoying it for what it was. And I do think this series was good. I do think so. I wasn't disappointed. I was quite happy with it, you know. But I don't think it was like great. For me, that's not up there with Loki. That's not up there with WandaVision. That's not up there with Daredevil Born Again. I know people like to do revisionary things with Daredevil Born Again, but Daredevil Born Again was rewritten, and as much as it was rewritten, I think, and it, like, you got to see episode 1, 8 and 9, you get to go, oh cool, this is where the vision for this is going forward. I still think the episodes in between were great. So for me, those three are like the ones that I think would be ones to look up to, as in if you're talking about peak writing, you know. Then if you talk about shows in which I enjoyed, then we go on to She-Hulk, you know. So yeah, so I do think that it's good. I don't think it's great. Maybe I think it's good. Great. I do think so. I don't think I don't blow my tits off, you know. But let's put it this way: I'm not angry. I'm not disappointed. I'm not saying that one. But that's just me going, well, because of what I keep on thinking of is that I don't think they'll capitalize on this. But I'm going to check and see what the old internet says afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to go through the notes here. So the flashback at the start was great. Really enjoyed that show. And like, again, the night in which he got the cloak was the night in which he tried to rob his father the first time round. Him trying to escape is what led him to the tunnel. And that's when the hooded cloak's figure appears, offering him a door in the middle of nowhere, which was great as well. Really enjoyed that. I love that sort of how in the midst of all this, in his tunnel where there's no way out, suddenly door to the pizza place is there. I think that's so good. That's so good. I mean, it's everything about this was brilliant. Like this, the interaction to show the level in which, like, the sort of the blending of the reality and the realms, but more like the reality with that he's in, because at least looks like he is in their reality. But again, showing that this isn't a normal person we're dealing with. This is like more inclined with magic, with you know, it for me it was just so good. And then to go throw us in there, and then suddenly we're in a room with, it took me a while to kick in, with Sacha Baron Cohen. Again, there's opinions I have on Sacha Baron Cohen. I do, absolutely, and I didn't know he was in this, and to be fair, there's things that he said more recently where I'm like, and there's more things when I do revisionary stuff about things I enjoyed. Like, I know people say don't do that, but there's things I enjoyed as a young adult where now I'm like, oh shit, looking back in it, I don't know whether his comedy probably is the best, because it looks like it was based off of stereotypes and attacking certain cultures, some of which and one of which he belongs to himself, you know. But then, and also doing that with like this culture he belongs to, it's like I can, like, you know, I can do that, I can get away with that because I'm part of that culture. But then to do it about an entirely different culture you're not part of, then I'm like, but that's me now. As a young adult, I'm like, but neither here nor there. That's something I needed to discover with myself. When maybe look back at it, I haven't got the balls to rewatch Borat though. But still, as a person, as that is more recently, there's things where I'm like, I don't think I would want to. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Let's put it this way: is that I'd be a bit more hesitant about watching stuff that he's in. I had no idea he was in this. In saying so, I won't take away from his talent, and I thought he was great as Mephisto. I thought he was great. He played it well. I like the whole sort of that sort of that American accent that was sort of trying to get, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it to show, but to portray your character in a certain way that's going to be more relevant to these characters because they're American, they're going to be more sort of listening to American accent. But if you come in with your little English, or I've had enough of you sort of thing, then I'm like, English accent, you're evil, you know. So I like the fact he twisted when he wanted to be his true self. He did speak like a proper lot. Yeah, well, I'm going to offer you a deal, and you're going to take it, aren't you? Now that's probably a bad English accent. I'm exaggerating it, but yeah. But again, it fit in well with that sort of the art of the deal. That sort of like haggling. You get that more. I don't know. I felt like that if you were to haggle like that, where you're about to offer him the hood. And you better offer it like the sleazy sort of forked tongue. I just feel it would be better with an English accent, which sounds quite bad saying it, but I just think it just works well. But obviously he takes the hood. What does this even mean? Oh yeah, and then we move on to finding the next scene where it is in front of the banquet of food. It's like, oh my god, all this food, that's brilliant. Like again, but then I like the fact that you could just see that Ezekiel doesn't want to be there. Obviously, he's been forced. He's been literally forced, and he can't move better. And it is like, you don't fit in here. After he's gone to attack him with the fork, and he's like, no, stab yourself. But again, to get through, you do not belong you in this palace. Even though, look how big this palace is, but it's so empty. And it's true, is that even though this is what he wanted, it's not what he truly wanted, because it's still making him empty inside, you know. So in doing so, he then goes back to the small little hood where he actually had his family, you know. I went to say house, but I went a small little hood. I think I said hood, but he went to the base of operations where he actually felt like he had his family. So, yeah. Her then, as in Riri not being able to find that, and then go like basically trying not before going into the mission to bring her back. It can't bring her back. But I do like the fact she was like, no, okay, this is shit, but I need to go into the mission. But she also knew magic can take her away, magic can bring her back. So as soon as that was said, I'm like, oh no, Riri, don't do it. But I'm glad that she was able to get back into the room like that and be like, right, cool, we need to do this. Yeah, but the accent being dropped, because the accent wasn't dropped in that opening bit, sorry. It was once then he meets him again, and he's just like, listen, you made a dog's dinner out of it, dog's breakfast out of it. Why would I give you any more power? Like, that's, again, that abusive relationship that was created. Like, it's, again, a junkie with a drug dealer, or like a pimp with a prostitute, where it is sort of like a, oh, right, they want to get out, they want to break free, but then also, look at all this stuff that I can give you this, but only if you're worthy and if you're better. What if I go give this to someone else? You'll have nothing without me. That sort of abusive relationship. It's, yeah, it was very well done. Just then, again, I think your man that played Parker, what was his name here? I have it here. Anthony Ramos. I think he did very good to have that sort of, that way about him where it was a junkie realizing that his high is going to be taken away from him. He wants more, but now he's going to have nothing. That sort of desperation. Oh no, wait, hold on there, daddy. Just sort of like, he obviously didn't say that, but yeah, I thought he did well in that scene when it was where he realized he might be able to take it away from him. And again, I thought Sacha Baron Cohen was great in that scene as well, to sort of have the same persona but then change it up so quickly into this one of power. The distortion of the voices at point was great as well. Again, this very much, when dealing with magic, this very much felt more like WandaVision, Loki. I know WandaVision did kind of deal with it, but it did actually. One matter what kind of it was dealing with magic, and then Loki was kind of, it was magic as well. So anyway, but it had that sort of more respect to it, where it was the dialogue, where it was talking about it, where it was staying in an area, and rather than be sort of like magic fight, which it was a point, it was, let's just realise we're in a magical place right now and let's talk about things. It's stupid. That probably doesn't make sense, or just sounds stupid, but yeah. Let's have a look here. Let's read this. Oh yeah, then Riri rocks up. We're a superhero landing as well, and and it's like, here. She's like, Ezekiel, see, you've been hacked. let's not do this. He's like, yeah, well, you know, I kind of have to. And they have that little fight with each other. I like the fact that one of them wasn't more overpowerful than the other, but then she was able to get through to him by showing him there's some science behind this. You wouldn't do all this stuff to your groin, so that will kickstart. Some might think it's a bit stupid, but it would probably kickstart. Kickstart his brain, so then he'll be able to get through to him. So yeah, I did like that he was able to get through. She was able to get through to him like that, and he was like, cool, please do it. But while still her one to do it, he's still trying to fight her off, and then bam, right to the bollocks. So felt the pain, and we didn't get too much time to like sort of understand where he's gone off to after this. But I did like we had that moment afterwards where it was, we cool, and he's like, we're not cool. I will find you and we will discuss things further. But right now we are not cool. They're not enemies, but they are not cool. So I'm glad we weren't able to like wash over the bad stuff that Riri did, you know. So yeah. We got So then we end up going into the room, and it's like they have this fight with magic again. You see the animal he's starting to become when they get more aggressive with it. Like he starts clawing away at her. His nails are growing. His mouth, his teeth are coming out. The hood has infected him, and he's turned into this otherworldly creature. And it's great. I think it's so good. They didn't overdo it too much, but they did it enough to be like, oh god, oh get away. And he felt the power coming through him. Is that it wasn't so powerful that he's like ripping her fucking head off, but enough to be able to get through the metal and the armor. I thought that was a great like sort of. They didn't overdo it. They didn't overdo it where it was flying so much in the sky. They kept it quite contained. There was a moment where it was about I'd say 30 seconds before then. 30 to 40 seconds before then, I was like, right, cool, shit, you're on me, let me just go to safety measures, bam, explode. So I'm interested that if there was a hologram all along, how was it that the explosion... No. Okay, I was trying to work out what exactly happened, but what happened was that there was the explosion, and then they created the hologram. That's what it was. That was it. Okay, I had to work out this. So obviously the explosion happened. It must have just been like something that comes out of the chest plate and then bam, throws them off. And I will say is that I completely forgot about the hologram technology that she has. Completely forgot about that, because in that moment I was like, oh shit, how are we going to get about this? Who's going to come in to swoop in to save the day? Because he's about to blow her fucking head off. So, but then I thought that was great. So I thought it was so good. I honestly was not expecting it. Ripping off the fucking hood, and again that moment afterwards, like you're not getting it back. You bet like, and he's just like, it hurts, and of course it's going to hurt. It is going to hurt, because again, a junkie is you're now going to have your withdrawal symptoms. You know, you're withdrawing from the thing that's you're high off of. Life doesn't seem right anymore, but it's the best thing for you, you know. And then she then goes downstairs, and this whole scene with her and Mephisto was great. The build up, the sort of like trying to that was a silvery tongue. I think this is the term, but that sort of again coming at different angles to try again. It's like playing chess, coming at different angles to try and find the best one that might be able to get what he wants. But even then, that sort of thing where he is saying to her like, "Oh yeah." Where like, oh, you're you looked past all the time, pretty much saying like things happen to you, you have the best luck, and people blame you for these things, but trying to get her in that sort of way, which wasn't going to work because she's come out a better person through there. But again, one of the moments where it is to try and like sort of get her down to levels like, oh, yeah, you can recognize that I'm, that I'm otherworldly, but not Dormammu. Again, saying that Dormammu would like couldn't do something with his asshole or something. Whoa! But yeah, and then her saying, jumping on that straight away, well, who are you then? And him being honest to be enough, like, yeah, Mephisto. The little bit with the spoon as well, I really enjoyed that, because again, I noticed it, looked closer at it, and you could see it was red. Thought that was great. I'm actually so glad we got Mephisto after so long. And I can't remember what episode it was where I shouted this could be Mephisto. Was it last week's episodes or was it this week? I cannot remember. But yeah, shit. But yeah, but then again, she's better than what she was. She sort of understands that this is like her character, and that she's not going to be tricked into this guy by pretty much offering her all these like things to make her more powerful and better. But what he's done is that he's been able to play his game of chess and find something that would be something that she would give into, and that is, I've forgotten her fucking name. N.A.T.A.L.I.E. There we go. And that is N.A.T.A.L.I.E. Find that little corner in there. And the way that was edited really fucking annoyed me, because it was like a sort of a whole, oh cool, oh shit, you might pick it because of N.A.T.A.L.I.E. and then it's then edited and then showing that she's then working on the suit, and then N.A.T.A.L.I.E.'s back and it's like, oh girl, I've been trying to get you out of the suit for the magic, as in like, oh shit, you've turned it down. Cuts back to saying like, nah, that ain't happening, and then goes back and suddenly bam, touches. As soon as she touches, it's physical form. It's not to do with the suit, and it's not to do with the suit anymore. That's when you know she's taking the fucking deal, and she has, and that's what's, it's infuriating. And then you see the infection growing on her arm. This would mean is that how do we build off of this? Will this be in future projects? I don't know. That's what's infuriating, because I think that if I had hope for it, I'd be like, oh shit, this is something going forward where I know this will pop up. I don't know. But and then the bit at the end with Parker turn up and going like, how about a little abracadabra? I don't know what that means. I really don't. That's the thing, is that we're so close to shit hitting the fan, as in the universe. It's like, what does this mean in the grand scheme of things, you know? But yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, is that I enjoyed this series. I enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed this episode. Out of how series finales have gone, I've really enjoyed this episode. Overall, I've really enjoyed this show. It's good to great. More leaning on the great side. Could you be quiet, Van going by? More inclined to be on the great side. But I didn't come in here expecting to have my tits blown off. And I was just hoping that it wouldn't be shite. And I think even the shitey stuff that Marvel puts out, I still kind of enjoy a little bit. But sometimes when it comes to hindsight, I'm a bit sort of like afterwards, like, sit back, think about it, rewatch it, usually because I rewatch it, or when I'm editing and then rewatch it, or rewatch it then edit, you know what I mean? Then I'm like, So there's that. But I don't think I'll have it happen with this. I've enjoyed this show. I enjoyed the character Riri Williams. I think the main people that pushed this show for me was, I will give it to, again, I've forgotten his name again. I will give it to Anthony Ramos. I thought he was great. But I'd say the three people that pushed this show for me was Lyric Ross as N.A.T.A.L.I.E, Alden Ehrenreich as Ezekiel Stain, and of course Dominique Thorne as Riri Williams. I thought they really pushed this show for me. I thought that trio was great. So but yeah, let's see how this goes in the overall universe. But overall, I was happy with that show. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of this series? Did you expect Mephisto? Did you call Mephisto? What do you think of the interpretation of Mephisto with Sacha Baron Cohen come in to play him? What do you think of Riri taking, like becoming an Asian Mephisto, and like basically giving up herself for N.A.T.A.L.I.E? What do you think of Ezekiel? Where do you think he's off to? Are we going to see him again? What do you think of what does the end mean with Parker and Zelma? Zelma. Where's your name? Zelma. Yep. So yeah, guys. Overall, let me know what you thought of this episode. All the specific things I haven't mentioned. Overall, the show. Comment down below. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. A bunch of other videos around here to do me and other people. I do Marvel reactions by myself, have done since Moon Knight. Most recently was Daredevil Born Again. Obviously I just finished this Ironheart. Coming up I'll be doing all their future projects on their part of their specials and television. I also did the films, phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. I did those with my mate Josh. You only seen a couple of those, so we watched all those films. A little bit rough around the edges is when I first started the channel, but I still think they're good. I also do Doctor Who reactions. I do them by myself. I did Shooty's first 2 seasons and his specials. I also do Doctor Who reactions with my little brother Charlie. We're on season 4 of New Who. That's David Tennant's Doctor with Catherine Tate's Donna Noble. We actually this Saturday releasing the finale of season 4. So yeah, there's that. We also do reactions to Star Wars. I have done since Obi-Wan Kenobi. Most recently was Andor season 2. I currently do weekly releases of the Bad Batch, and coming up I'll be doing Ahsoka season 2. I also do DC reactions. I've done it for Penguin and Creature Commandos. Coming up, we're doing Peacemaker season 2. I also did reactions to Last of Us Part 2, season 2. Coming up, I'll be doing Fallout season 2, Gen V season 2, The Boys season 5, Rings of Power season 3, House of Dragon season 3, etc., etc. So, guys, if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.